other brush. Oh, sorry, everybody. I need cutters. I will try cut it. I got it! It's that!
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shane, and today, Mama went a little crazy. I bought a couple things. I was inspired because there was one night when I was just kind of browsing Ulta, and I really always wanted to do a full face of first impressions, or just like a full face of something. So I'd gone in Ulta, I was adding all these like high-end products to my cart, and I'm like, cool, this is what we can do. A full face of bestsellers only. Cool idea, great. Adding all of these really expensive products, and my cart was about $600 or $700. So we're still doing the full face of bestsellers, but we're doing a drugstore version. So much more affordable, still costed a lot because I had to buy a lot of products, but not nearly as much if everything was high-end. Now, you are gonna notice there are a couple high-end products in here. They were bestsellers, and I was able to find like a smaller size. So I wasn't paying the full size. I really don't think there's a single item in this box that I paid over $15 for, except we did do a live stream not that long ago, so if you saw that, you would have seen that I got a bunch of Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. So definitely check out the live stream if you want to actually see the colors, because I'm not going to re-swatch them, but we got the color called Coral Crush, we got Stone, we got Merlot, we got Warm and Fuzzy, and we also got Brick. Now, I had swatched them. I kind of did like a little update about the swatches on my Instagram. I have not at the moment been able to actually wear them on my lips like for a full day. So I don't have any other updates for you guys at the moment. But I'm excited that I can take these that I can finally put these away in my makeup collection. So let's go ahead, put those aside. This is what I'm excited about. I don't think there was a single thing I missed. Hopefully not. Where's my beauty blender? I got my little moo here. Hi, honey. Why are you eating my backdrop? My newest cat, Arrow, if you haven't seen him yet. He is the cutest flicking thing in the world. Anyways, I think I was able to find a product literally from primer all the way up to at least mascara. I know for lashes today, I'm going to be using my Curly Queen by the Jasmine Brown collection from Ulta. Those are about $8 as well. Oh, there are a couple of products in here for a different video. We're going to put those aside. Oh my goodness. All right, we're just going to... I gotta even find where to begin. So, okay, here is my primer that we're going to start with. We're going to just kind of, so I can kind of see everything at once. So I got everything laying out in front of me. Hopefully I'll be able to find things a little bit easier. So we're going to start with the primer, and for primer, this is called Universal Transparent Master Blur Stick. Oh, just pops off like that. So the product itself is just white. So we're going to just go ahead and, I guess, apply this right to the face. Well, I applied a little bit on my forehead. I don't know if I'm supposed to like do circular motions and then smooth it out. I'm not quite sure. So I guess I'm just going to deliberately apply this. I can see it a little tiny bit. I definitely want to get my problem areas, my nose. I don't know how much of this product I'm actually supposed to use, so this is kind of trial and error as well. And then I'm just going to follow up with my beauty blender just to evenly distribute the product. I have this weird like orange spot right above my lips. I don't know what it is. It's not sauce. It's not a pimple. It's just like this weird discoloration. I don't know what's going on with that. So my face feels a tiny bit tacky. Tiny bit. So that's good. My pores do look quite minimized. So very creamy product. There's a very light kind of white cast to it, but it almost looks like it takes the shine out a little bit as well. I don't know, this primer is one of those products that I'm a little bit iffy about primer. I don't like doing my makeup without primer, but like, does it really do a whole lot? I feel like if you found like a holy grail primer, sure, but you know, this does give my face a little bit of tack to give the foundation something to stick onto, and at the same time, it did minimize my pores. What do we have next? Next would be my foundation, which is still currently wrapped up. Now, I don't understand how anyone matches themselves online to foundation unless you like buy it and return it. But I did my best, and we're going to be trying the Makeup Revolution London Stick Foundation, Fast Base Stick Foundation in the color called F4. Looking at the little sticker, I'm hoping that that is not going to be the exact color because it might be a little too yellow for me. I honestly just ended up taking kind of my best guess with the idea that I might have to return this one. I've actually never tried a stick foundation either, so this is kind of like a two-part first impression. A, the stick foundation, and then B, a Makeup Revolution. I've only ever tried their eyeshadow palettes. I've never tried any of their face products. So just like the primer, a stick. Ooh. The packaging is really gorgeous. It actually matches my nails perfectly. Like, that would be such a pretty picture. Let's just go ahead and turn a little bit up, and we're just going to start. Okay. Again, I don't really know how much to put on, so I'm just gonna kind of put it on a little bit on everywhere. Whoa. I will say I put this foundation pretty much right over some blemishes, and it like hit it. I don't think it's the perfect color, but we'll see. I'm gonna take my beauty blender again and bounce this product out and see if it blends easily. Very creamy product. I actually think the color is not that. Oh, ouch, Arrow, honey. Those are my feet, baby. Honestly, it seems to be blending out pretty well. I might have to go and re-dampen my beauty blender because I had gotten it wet and then I did something before I filmed, so it dried out a little bit. So let me go re-wet this. So wetting the beauty blender definitely helped a little bit. Now, my face needs a little bit of help. I don't know if it's the foundation. I don't know if it's the concealer. I don't know if it's the fact that I had kind of a drier beauty blender to begin with. But my skin looks very textured. Like, not in a good way. The match, I don't think was that bad. I think it's actually probably the primer that I'm liking less, because this covered actually pretty well. Pretty decently. I would say it's like kind of like a light to a medium, but you can build on it. My obvious blemishes, like, they're still slightly there, but not nearly as much as they were before I even put anything on. I don't know, we're just gonna have to keep going, and I'm gonna look at my face at the end of it, but I don't know. The primer I'm kind of having second thoughts about now that I put something over it. So I think that so far I might try to keep the Makeup Revolution item and see how I like it with a different primer, but I think I might end up returning this Master Blur Stick and try to find something I like a little bit more. Moving on from foundation, the next two products I have, actually, I have two different concealers. I have this Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer from LA Girl, and I also have it in a darker color as well for some contouring later on. These were actually just recommended by Carly Bybel. She might actually still contour using this color, so I wanted to try a concealer from the brand as well. But to keep the video on the whole I tried bestseller products, I also picked up a Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. So I think we're gonna try this today to keep, again, with the theme of today's video. And I'm gonna try this concealer another time and see if it's too dark or too light, how I like it. So for this video, again, we're gonna use this. So it's a nice doe foot applicator. The packaging isn't bad. And we're just going to try to conceal. I do have quite a bit of dark circles going on, so this will be really nice to see how exactly it covers, and I think the color is really nice. It's definitely light enough for me, so that's a plus for sure. Very creamy. Again, no like It has a little bit of a cosmetic-y smell if you really smell it, but I didn't smell anything, I don't think, with any of the products so far that I've put on my face. Just like our foundation, I'm going in with the Beauty Blender to buff this all in. Whoa, that blended really fast. I think this concealer we use is my favorite product that we've tried so far. It covered really well. It definitely, oh, I missed a spot. Look at that. I can even go with my finger and it takes literally seconds to blend. So if you don't want to like sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there and blend this out, give this a try, seriously. My biggest thing is it going to crease? I already see some creasing going on here, but I already have like a lot of just like natural lines underneath my eyes, unfortunately. So I don't necessarily blame that on the product because almost every concealer I've ever used, actually I don't think there's ever been a concealer I genuinely used that didn't crease, so no biggie. We are going to set our face using another product, and this is the Flower Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. Now when I went on Ulta right before I filmed this video, I was trying to find all my products to make sure that they were all like bestsellers. So I wasn't telling you that something was a bestseller and that, you know, it didn't end up being. So this one and another one you're gonna see, I'm not sure. I swear I try to only pick products under the bestsellers, but I think a couple kind of got in that weren't, and I don't know how. But I try to look for this underneath bestsellers and it wasn't there. We're gonna give it a try though because I need to set my face. Again, this is the Flower Miracle Glow. Have you noticed a ton of stuff has been like with the rose gold in this video? And the only reason that I'm noticing that is because I have a video coming that has to do with rose gold, and it's just like, why do I have so many products with this shade in it? Like even the box. Whoa, I did not expect this kind of shape. So it's like a flat bottom, almost full circle. Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. It's a miracle worker. Our Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder sets your makeup with a veil of subtle radiance. Our satin formula absorbs oil and smooth skin with a soft focus effect. Now this would be really great if it worked this way because this girl's face is looking a little hot at the moment. How in, oh, okay, comes right up. Oh. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about the packaging. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's cool, but like this is getting filthy because it's pure white and it's just like white plastic with their brand. So it does come with a little powder puff. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about this, guys, and I haven't even used it yet. Now, this could be a fantastic product, but I don't even know if you guys can really like see what's going on here. But so there is this hole, then halfway down the hole is the top of the powder, and then like inside. So you literally, like half of this is actually full with powder. That's really deceiving, and I don't like that. I don't like deceiving packaging. It's like buying a bag of chips and opening it to find a half full. Like, just don't do it. I don't like that at all. But that's not gonna deter me from trying the product. I am trying to remove, there we go. And another thing is I really like to, I mean, I guess I could, but it would make a huge mess. I like to tip my powder over and tap it off into the cap, but like, this is gonna create such a mess. I'm gonna do it because that's what I always do. This, by the way, is it in a shade? I can't remember if they had different shades or not. I think, well, this is MG1, so that's all it tells me, unfortunately. The great thing about Flower, though, is that they don't test on animals. Let's go in with our damp beauty blender, pick some of this powder up and start packing it on underneath our eyes. So it's certainly brightening. I can definitely see that, you know, where I'm putting powder, and it's brightening up the eyes a bit. No real smell to the powder whatsoever. One thing I've just learned about playing with makeup, and like my own personal preference, and like one of my biggest dreams is to have a makeup line one day. Lord knows I ain't having any white packaging in mine. This is not the only white packaging that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Even though I love the Carly 5L palette, I wish it was a like different color. Although hers is like an easy kind of plastic that you can clean it off of. But a good example is Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. Beautiful white and gold packaging. But good God, I got big fingerprints all over that packaging and it's not cute anymore. So once I have the area set that I went over with concealer, I'm going to try to tap off the rest of this. I guess it wasn't that hard. And then I'm going to use the little powder puff and we're going to set the rest of my face as well. Now I really want to support Flower. I love Drew Barrymore and I think it's such a cool thing that she's doing, and I actually watched something not that long ago about this company and she was just, you know, saying, you know, her love of makeup and she just has so much fun doing it. She only wants to put out the best and stuff. So I'm not hating on Drew or her products whatsoever. This finishing powder actually seems well. Oh. No! What product just did that to my face? And it better not be you. I'll tell you what. Which product was it? Was it this? Oh. Drew. Why would we put so much shimmer in a finishing powder? I am actually so upset right now. This is fine. I'm not going anywhere. As soon as this video is over, I'm washing this off. That's not what I'm upset about. I'm upset because I look like a goddamn disco ball. I hate products that is just like all shimmer all over the face. Even with bronzers, like I prefer matte bronzers, definitely. But, you know, once in a while, shimmery bronzer isn't that bad, but you're also not literally puffing it on your face. Unfortunately, this is going to be another product that I am going to return. It seemed to set the concealer well, and it brightened up my under eyes, and that's why I'm so disappointed, because literally, if it just wasn't freaking shimmery, I would have kept it. But I can't deal with the shimmer. I can't do it. I can't do it. So this is going back. I don't even know how to return online stuff. I don't know if I can bring it to the store. Your ultimate. So I think I might be able to actually just bring this back to the store. So what I'm gonna do is take this box, put my receipt in it, and whatever you return it. I think the Makeup Revolution concealer, at least at the moment, we'll see how I feel by the end of the day, we might keep, because I actually enjoyed it and it really brightened up my skin. The Master Blur Stick, however, not the biggest fan of it. I think I could find something I like better, even if it's a drugstore product. So that's going back in the box. And the Flower Godforsaken Shimmery Powder. Really, really like the powder, except for the whole shimmery part. So far that is 3 products. That's okay, we're moving on. So next we're gonna move on to brows while I'm still letting this powder sit. Now I did mention that I had some high-end products, but that were 15 and under. So this was a 15 and under product. This is from Benefit. This is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I know most likely a lot of you have either heard of it or tried it yourself. This is not a newer product. I actually just tried a new brow product from Benefit not that long ago. This is just simply new to me. I've heard really good things about it. I've been using the Anastasia brush for a long time now. I'm in the mood to try something different, and this was in the price range for today's video, so we're gonna give it a try. I ended up getting the shade called... not telling me. This isn't telling me a color, and I can't remember if I chose a color or not, so Lord hopes. I must have, because this is like a dark... What in the hell? What? Are you just like not deciding to work today? Like, I'm not even trying to be dramatic. There's no product coming off. There was an occasional like streak of brown I'll get, Like right there. But look down here, like, when I go into Ulta and I go to return about 15 items and they question me about it, I'm gonna show them this video. I don't know, I've never returned this many products before. I can't even believe this isn't even like working. It's not even working. What? Okay. The most upsetting thing about this whole thing is that everything came from the bestseller. So you guys shouldn't have been disappointed in me from the beginning. Alright, well I can't even get this thing to display product every swipe, so in the box you go. So we're gonna skip brows because my brow product is no longer useful. So let me wipe the excess powder off my face. I just realized I actually didn't buy a brow gel, but that's okay because I don't even have brows. I'm definitely noticing some creasing under my eyes and I can't really tell if it was the concealer or the powder, but I did like the concealer. I thought it was brightening, so I think maybe with the right powder, I can really get this concealer to work for me. So I think I'm still gonna keep the concealer, but moving on. Next we're going to, oh my god. Today's video is an absolute nightmare. I completely meant to use this cream contour color before I even powdered. Screw it, we're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. So we're using, again, the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the shade, let's see, Pure Beige. Don't know if it's my color, took the best guess I could. Ooh, it's one of those products that's like a little brush. And I think, you can see it. You squeeze it lightly and you see the product moving down the bristles. Like I said, I would normally do this before I powder anything, but we're just gonna do it because we're just gonna do it. So let's go ahead and start applying this. Oh, that is not. Oh my god. Well, this will be another one that's returned, and not because of the product. I actually like the product. It's blending really easily. I feel like I can definitely bounce this into my skin easily. Yeah, that's pretty. Love the product. The color, however, that is not gonna work for me for the reason I wanted. Look at this. Look at, no. Look at that. Moving on. I got from Physicians Formula, this is the Butter Bronzer. Oh my god, I got another package coming in from Ulta in like 2 days. Lord, please, please, please. So again, this is the Butter Bronzer. I've heard a couple things about this. I heard it was pretty good, but we open it up here and you have the bronzer. Now I haven't, oh, that's very smooth. Not like a cream, well, a little bit like a cream, but almost kind of feels like a mousse. However, oh, hello. Oh, that smells so good. That smells delicious. It might be a little light for me, so let's give it a try because I'm already impressed by the packaging, the smell, and the feel of the product. And it does come with a little applicator here. What in the hell? What is this? It's not a brush. No, it's not a brush. It's like this, almost like a sponge. There's no way in hell I'd ever, no. I'm gonna use a little brush here and pray to Jesus that this is my color, so I don't have to return anything else. Okay, a little bit of fallout, so the bristles definitely picked up some product. Always a good sign. And let's go right over that orange chaos. All right, let's do the other side of my face because I can't really tell what's going on over here. Thank God this is finally a product that I'm not mad at. All right, so it needs a little bit of blending But using my beauty blender, I see that it's being pushed into my skin. So I'm kind of half-assing blending at the moment because I don't want to stay here for 20 minutes and try to blend this out. But I really like this product, actually. Oh, you know what else I didn't get? Dang, I also didn't get a highlighter. Sugar, that's okay. Since we're still working on the face, I actually have another Physician formula, but this is the Butter Blush. Curious if it's gonna smell the same way as the bronzer and if the packaging is the same. So the blush is in the color called Plum Rose, and the bronzer was just called Bronzer. 6676, that's the number of it. They make these things hard to get out. Okay, so the blush has the pink packaging, while the bronzer has like a lime green, and then of course both ombre in the front to show the name of the product. So the Butter Blush, I'm gonna assume, has kind of the same texture, has a stupid applicator again, but this time in like, oh shit, it's got a pink side and then it has that same weird green side. I don't know about those. I don't like those. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, okay, there she is. She's not like a super intense blush, but I'm not a super intense blush wearer. I really enjoy blush, but I really enjoy like a subtle flush of blush. So this is actually something I'll really enjoy. So Physician's formula, 2 out of 2, honestly, that's awesome. Try these out, guys. Seriously, I really like them. And these were, I think, 2 of the more affordable pieces. And I've seen them in Walmart, I've seen them in Target, I've seen them at Rite Aid. So you can find these at your local drugstore. You don't have to order them online. Next, we're gonna move on to eyes. Now, I'm not gonna do this like crazy eye look, but we're gonna do something. And I found from Morphe, Jaclyn Hill came out with about 3 of these palettes. I ended up getting the Ring the Alarm palette. So you can definitely go on Ulta.com and check them out for yourself. I actually never got my hands on the original Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette because she had released it. I didn't get my hands on the first one, and then it was like fixed. Like another one was released a year later, and I'm like, are we doing this for the love of makeup, or are we doing this because of the money? So another white palette. Wasn't I not just talking about these, but it is very, very pretty. I like the kind of like explosion graphic around her name in the front. So again, it's the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, one of them. And you open it up and you get a nice big mirror here, and you get, what, 10 shadows? And these are very pretty. I definitely try to keep fall in mind when picking out some of this new makeup that I could use in the next upcoming months. But I'm going to quickly throw together some sort of look from this palette because I don't want to talk your guys' ear off. Now, I will say that the like part with the mirror kind of looks a little cheap. You can almost see like this overlay paper kind of glued down. I don't know, you can see like a big seam running through from the palette. So it looks like fun in the front, and then the inside is kind of bland. It's kind of really, but anywho, let's go ahead and get this started. It kind of looks a little gray on the inside as well. Oh, holy shit. Alright, well, I give my eyeliner a chance to, oh my freaking, I can't even believe it. If this is the first video you're watching of me, I don't know why I'm so unorganized today. I don't know why. So I just went ahead and obviously did my eyes with the palette, and I'm about to talk about the palette, but I didn't think that I got a liquid liner. So I just went ahead and I did my normal liquid liner, and then I look down and I see this one from L'Oreal. So I'm going to save this. I'm gonna hang on to it, and we're gonna try it in another video. That was my bad, but I'm gonna put it in my other pile. But I did have a mascara, and that's why I stopped at this point, because originally I wanted to show you this Physicians Formula Lash Contortionist Mascara. The Jaclyn Hill palette, really liked it. You gotta be so careful though, because they're so pigmented, which isn't a bad thing, but they were so pigmented. You guys saw, like, when I first put it on, I was like, oh my gosh. So crazy pigmentation. Now, for me personally, I can create this exact look using about 5 other palettes that I already own. And that's just because I'm a makeup collector. Like, I have so many palettes, and some of them repeat shades. You know, like I've definitely seen these oranges before. This one's kind of new to me, and Lolly Framed. I have a beautiful plum purple that I used today. So I pretty much ended up taking Rush, which is this caramel color. That's the first one that I put in my crease. Then I went in with a little bit of Alert. Then for my outer V, I went in with Framed, and then right on my lid, I went with On Camera. And then for the transition between these two shades, I went back into Rush. For my lower lash line, there is no highlighter shade in this palette, which I think is a huge thing, especially for me, because I always like to have any one of my palettes I can just grab and go. I'm gonna have a highlight, I'm gonna have transition shades, I'm gonna have some sort of lid shade. That's a big thing when it comes to this palette, is that it has no highlight whatsoever. So for my inner tear duct, I ended up just using the On Camera gold color and wrapped it around my inner tear duct, but like my brow bone isn't highlighted, nothing like that. I would have to reach into a separate palette. So I think it's a really awesome palette. I just got it more for like the collection aspect of it, but it's really great. And if you don't have, and you know, if you're trying to build up your collection and you go into Ulta and see these, I would definitely give them a try. I'm certainly gonna keep and hold on to mine. Let's go ahead and move on to mascara quickly. Love the packaging of it. It's all like twisted and contortionist. Let's go ahead and look at the wand. Ooh, oh wow, even the wand it literally looks like the bottle. That's cool. Now mascaras are one of those items where I'm not on the hunt for the greatest mascara ever. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab a little mirror here. I'm never looking for the greatest mascara ever that's gonna give my real lashes such length and such volume, because I wear falsies and I feel like there is no mascara that can get me to that point. So I pretty much just buy a mascara to cover my lashes. And honestly, this one, I'm having like a hard time. Let's try the bottom lashes, see if I can get these covered a little easier. Oh my gosh, I hate to say that I have kind of another dud, but I'm not a big fan. I even accidentally, you can kind of see it, I accidentally like dotted my nose with the mascara, and with my L'Oreal telescopic mascara, like there would be a big black dot there. Like this brush is saturated in product. This one, however, I even dotted on my nose and nothing is barely there. Like I don't feel like my lashes are really curled or coated well. I can't even believe, like, are you even allowed to do this? I'm getting worried. I'm getting really concerned that I'm not going to be able to return a lot of these products. I don't know. So I was going to do like lashes and everything, but this look is just kind of hopeless. Like literally the only thing that looks awesome is this side of bronzer, this side of blush, and then like the eyeshadows look great. Skin, mascara, eyeliner, not bad, but again, I used my old one. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish off with some lipstick. So that was all of the products that I actually had to try. So like I said, this one, that was a total accident. We'll try this one in another upcoming tutorial soon. But so far, out of all the products that we've tested, I'm keeping the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm keeping the Makeup Revolution concealer, and the two butter products from Physicians Formula. That is 4 products. 4 products, guys. Like the foundation, the mascara, the brow to go, I mean, this one I really liked, but it was just a color match, but that's a lot to return. And again, all of this was like from the bestseller, so I don't know if it was just me that didn't have luck or what is going on. Anywho, we're just going to finish off with lips. So like I said, the Dose of Colors, these were all $18 each, so they're definitely not in the price range that I was shooting for this video, but I did just want to finish and put something on my lips. I just don't know what color to go with yet. I remember swatching them yesterday, and I guess it's not really gonna matter. I have a lot of oranges on here. So I think we're gonna just go with the brick color. And I don't think it's gonna be like a perfect match, like, oh, look is perfect with this lipstick. Nah, I just need something on my lips. Love the packaging of these, by the way. Oh, it's actually not the worst choice for this look. Something that I didn't notice in my live stream is they have a very odd smell. Almost like medicine. I don't like it. So here is our final look. I look crazy. I look crazy, you guys. I don't know if it's my lack of eyebrows. I don't know if it's the lack of eyelashes that's throwing me off. I don't know if it's this big old orange streak on the side of my face, but I don't feel good. I don't feel good about today's look at all, but I'm so excited that we got to film this video. This was actually so much fun and such a rare opportunity for me to do. I never just go and buy a bunch of makeup and try it all and see what I like and return what I don't like, and I don't even know if this is possible. So I'm gonna try to bring this back to Ulta because, like I said, your girl spent quite a bit of money on this stuff, so I don't want to keep anything that I don't want. I'd rather be able to return it. Even if they say that I can't return it, like I would like to just be able to exchange it. Like even that would be okay. And maybe we can do like another video of trying bestsellers or something. You know what I mean? Just kind of like recycle it. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me with this probably very long video. If you enjoyed this idea, please let me know by either leaving a like on the video or throwing a comment down below. I really do read your comments. I might not respond all the time, but I do read all the comments. So just let me know what you guys think about it. I am going to put my new products away. You know what? We also never tried that Pro Conceal the lighter shade as well. So I'm gonna put this with my liquid liner and we're gonna try these two in an upcoming makeup tutorial, okay? Everything else is going back. All opinions were 100% my own. I am not gonna sell you something that I didn't like. That's not fair. That's not me. So trust me, all opinions were my own and nobody told me to say that their product sucks. So I think you guys can take my opinion to heart. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!